I'm hurting. Hurting. And turn this light down. Light's bright. Who's here in bed with me? Oreo. I'm bruising on my face. Hi, curly things. Hi, Ro. Hi, Aubrey. Hi, Daniel. Is it R9? My eyes are trying to adjust. No, not a sleeping stream. I'm in pain. It's one of those days. Andalini. Yes, it's morning. It's 7 o'clock. 7:01. I'm hurting big time. Oh, thank you, girly things. I just can't get up and be full of energy just yet. Like my leg and my whole, from the sciatica to the whole entire leg. It's like, feels like I got chewed on by a shark. It's bad. It's in the grips. It is one of those days. Thank you, Ro. Hi, Sarah. Just hurting, just hurting. I love you too. I still have my 100 balloons over there, my 100,000 balloons. Super exciting. Oh, 902. What's everybody doing today? Let me know, you guys. Oh, well, hello to your cat. Thank you, Sarah. I didn't. I was in so much pain. I was in so much pain. Just chilling today. I kind of want to turn on my red light. Hi, Sam. If I turn on the red light while I lay with you guys, I can reduce some of the inflammation. Shout out to Sam, everybody. Say hi. Oh, okay. Here's my red light. Turn it on like this. Beep. And then I turn it up to the highest one. Beep, 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 beep. And then you lay on it. I gotta get under it. I mean, on top of it. I gotta get it under me. We're gonna start with the sciatica. Then I'll move it around to the hip. And then we'll move it around to the leg. It's gonna be a fun day. The red light does warm up, but the most important thing is it helps with inflammation. Sometimes I'm hurting so badly that I don't even turn it on because it's like, how is this going to help this? You know what I mean? But if I don't try it, what is, it's better to like put it on. But sometimes I'm in so much pain that I can't even get the red light, get under, like, I feel like I can't even move, you know? I can't even function to get all those things started. Can't get up and get my tea that helps with pain. Sometimes I'm in so much pain I can't help myself get out of it. Too far gone. But right now I'm like, just turn that on. So, but I'm rocking. Like my pelvic bone is going like this right now. You can't see it, but it is. It is hurting so badly. Thank you, Daniel. I don't run, I walk. Yesterday I walked 70 minutes. And I did a small incline. I think that might have contributed to the pain I'm in, but I felt fine after. But then I was sitting on the edge of my bed. You guys know that sitting on the edge of my bed hurts me. But I couldn't help it because my daughter needed me and she came and sat on the edge of my bed. And so for hours, I sat and talked to her, you know? And it's the most, I was just barely recovering from the last time I sat on my bed. It'll, you know, in a couple of weeks I'll be fine. It really does take a couple of weeks. Good morning, good morning. Thank you. Good morning, Junio. Is it Iraq or Eraslio? Eraslio? Hi, Manzar. Francism? Hi. Where do I buy my clothes? Mostly the Goodwill. I got this at the Goodwill. I have like a couple sets of tank tops that I got from Amazon. Those ones that with the square neckline. I was trying to be more covered up, and apparently they have more of a problem with those, because they're tighter. They're more, they don't like that. Those ones make me look larger. So anything that makes me look larger is a problem. I'm going to be moving October 13th. So after October 13th, I can get my reduction. Thank you, Robert. Well, what I have for you today right now is this. Unfortunately, I'm hurting. But when I don't film at all, I need to stop biting my lip. When I don't film at all, I get messages like, when are you going live? When are you going live? And I feel like I'm disappointing people because I'm very consistent with my filming. So I want to at least let you guys know why and where I'm at and what's going on. It also seems to help me to not suffer alone. Hi, Cruz. Moving is going to be so fun, showing you guys and then setting up the new room into a romantic, gothic, elegant. I was thinking at first, you know, like the typical black and purple. I'm thinking black and emerald green or black and greens. I like green, right? So I have that green velvet tablecloth that I bought for the Mad Hatter. I could use that on a side table. I think some velvets, some green velvets will be nice. Please don't tell me to go to sleep. It is morning time. I just woke up at like 5:30. By the way, I weighed myself today for the first time, and I was 135.9. Almost gained all my weight back. Not all of it back. Like, I was all the way up to 149 originally. Like, when I first let myself just eat food for the first time in my life and enjoy it and not worry about gaining weight. There's this lady, her name's Stephanie Buttermore, and she too was someone who was always regimented. She was a bodybuilder, always counted every calorie, restricted her food, very lean. And I was that way, same thing. Always very lean. And then same thing happened to her when she allowed herself food. She had this insatiable hunger. And then you finally your body goes, okay, they're not going to starve me anymore. And then you plateau. So we go woo, away the other side, and then we normal out. So, but when I started losing weight with you guys, I was around like 139, 138 when I first started YouTube. Like, you can see my belly in my first shorts. My weight has changed too. So, like, my 139 then is way different than my 136 now. Like, I have way more muscle tone and less fat. And I've tightened my skin on my stomach with lasers and creams. So, I've just gone through a journey where my stomach looks a lot different. I have a definition now on there. So, yeah, 136 is not that bad to me. I'm still within a healthy body fat range, and I forgive myself. I forgive myself for eating the chocolate right out of the tub. I forgive myself. Yeah, I'm a giant. 135.9 pounds. We're going to call it 136. It is what it is. It's 136. And I'm 5'7", you guys. I'm 5'7". I'm in pain, Felipe. I'm in a lot of pain. Plus, my brow bones go downward. Good morning, Eamon. How are you doing? I hope everything is good on your side. I've eaten dark chocolate before. It's a good antioxidant, but I need to avoid sugar completely. Just like candy type sugar, I need to avoid it. Because when I have any of it, it makes me want more. Even just keeping a little in the house, it makes me want more. I was doing really, really well, and then I had a little, and guess what? Then I wanted more. Oh. Thank you, James. Thank you, Derek. Yeah, for sure, I'm hurting. I have a channel called Brooke W. Berry, but I don't post on it. Nandalini. Hi, Nandalini. Nandalini, I asked you if you had an Instagram. Do you happen to have an Instagram? Thank you, Rich. Okay. Well, my future mods have to have an Instagram. I need a way to verify their age. I'm not going to ask for IDs, so I ask for IGs. Thank you, James. No, I was asking Nandalini if she had an IG. If people aren't over 18, they can't be a mod anyway, so it's just is what it is. Not everybody that asks to be a mod becomes a mod. I just so you guys know, like there's a lot, it takes a lot to become a mod. But KZ, I will point you out to Sam and we will see. The worst thing you could do to become a mod is pressure me to become a mod. You won't become a mod if you do that. I promise. It tells me that you want to work on your time, not mine. It's not gonna work. Thank you. I appreciate that. You've been here a while. Thank you, Shalaja. Emily, I'm a disabled, physically challenged woman. And today is one of the more challenging days. I get up most days, but today is a down day right now. Right now I'm laying on a red light. Do you guys know what red light therapy is? Oh, good. Oh. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear he's getting discharged. Yeah, that's why I turned on this stream so that you guys could keep me company a little bit. It is difficult to be in all of this pain and be alone with it. I used to do it for 13 years and I was just used to it. But since I started streaming, I don't think I could go back to being in that pain alone again. I need some chapstick though. Probably because I don't want to, Diego. Let me explain that more. I don't mind explaining that more deeply. Anyways, expounding on that. I've been a dancer since I was 17. 17 years old when I took in my brother. I became a dancer. I had 3 jobs and was living with someone. But when I had to live on my own with my brother, I started dancing. And I danced until I was 41, you guys. On and off. I waitressed, I bartended, I cocktail served. But I danced on and off with like 7-year breaks where I didn't. 5-year breaks where I didn't, 2-year breaks where I didn't. But from 17 to 41, I would like to have some time where I don't show my body for money. And I never wanted to show my body where it was public. Everything everything in the club was private. There's no evidence of it. Yeah, I'm admitting it, but there's no footage of me dancing. There's nothing that anybody can pull up and go, look at her. I admit my past, but I would like to have some years, meaning the rest of my life, where I use my brain, my creativity, my grit. I definitely was using my grit during those years to survive and to get by. But, no, I'd like to believe that I have more to offer than that. Even if I could make tons and tons of money doing that, I feel like I could have a good life with less money, a better life with less money. There really is such a thing as dirty money. And if you're not wanting to do something and you choose to do it, that's what makes it dirty. If the girls are happy doing what they're doing on OF, then I don't consider that dirty money for them. What I consider dirty money is doing something you don't want to do that makes you unhappy, but doing it anyways. And so if those girls on OnlyFans are happy, then I'm happy for them. I'm not shaming them. I'm not judging them. It's not for me. I've already been there, done that in a different type of segs work. I showed my body already. So, not interested. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. Like I could have tons of money and less self-worth, or get by comfortably and have more self-worth. I'm cool with being comfortable. I don't need to have like money in the bank that I can't spend, because I don't live without outside my means anyways. So I'm good. And I wouldn't be doing it for me, I'd be doing it for you guys. So what's the point? I did think about doing it for but not nude. OnlyFans is definitely a site you don't have to be naked on. So I thought about doing segsy, but not segs. People have said they would still buy it. So that I have considered. I would say I probably am still considering, but it's a no at this point. It's a no. As long as I don't need brain surgery, it's a no. Yeah. Well, now I'm sharing a different side of myself with you guys. Now I'm sharing the side of myself that I hardly would share with others. I didn't share my heart with people. I didn't share my thoughts with people. And to me, that's actually more valuable. Because once you've seen it, you've seen it. But like the inside of a person, there's so much more that you haven't seen. But the outside, seen like that. You can see the outside of somebody in 1 second. Well, my kids are half Mexican, so what does that tell you? Good morning, Smooch. Hi, Nasser. Hi, Luis. Hi, Pez. Hi, Herman. Don't be disgusting. That's a good way to get kicked off my channel. Buenos dias. Good morning. I wish this light could go more like this so I could see you guys right here and not turn my neck so much. Look at my bruising, you guys. But this looks a lot better. Yesterday I was like, oh, she needs to put more. But I just have to be patient because it's going to fill up. It looks so much better already. Plus this looks better. Yeah, but the other ring light had legs, so the legs could like go under my bed and then it would go more, you know. This one has like legs like this, so it hits the side of the bed. But when I have the other one that like clamps onto something, I'll probably end up having to use that and like clamp it onto like a, what do you call those, those little table trays. Hey guys. I had injections. I got filler put under my eyes. She only put a tiny bit because it's going to keep filling up with water. And she filled the side of my face. I was like getting really gaunt right there. Really gaunt. Like skeletal looking. Thank you, Huntin MC. Thank you. Thank you guys. Hopefully I'm up pretty soon. Right now I'm feeling better on this red light. I'll probably have to do it a few times, but, and a promise is a promise. I am going to get up and dance at 50. I had fillers in my face, Bob. She put a little bit of filler in my face. Nothing major, nothing so I look like, whoa, who are you? But just a little bit. And not the kind that freezes your face, but just puts volume where you've lost volume. Oh, yeah, because she was going like this with a cannula, like this. Called feathering, you know? Like so that it fills up the whole area. Instead of injecting like this, she's going like this under the skin. So it like gives you a... You don't always bruise depending on what you get, but with that one, yeah, you're going to bruise. And my cheeks are sore. I to wash my face, I'm like, oh gosh, 3 more and I have to dance. Let me put on some different pajamas. Oh, they're across the room. I was gonna put on some different pajamas so that I could cover up this. Give me a sec. Give me a second. I know you guys are gonna get me to 50 anyways. Let me change these. I'm gonna dance as I'm up because I'm sure, right? Did you guys get me to 50? Make sure I'm at 50 and I'll dance. These pajamas are cute. I did not wear these to bed, so I'll probably wear them tomorrow too. They're not long enough. Okay. I do the leg thing. I do the bing bing. I do the bing bing. Schoolgirl fantasy. Let's see if we're at 50. We are. These are so silky and soft. They're not the most body flattering, I'm gonna be honest. But they're so cute. Why'd I say they're so cute? Like, so they're so comfy is what I meant. All right. I'm starting to feel a little better. Yay. Thank you, Sam and Eamon. I appreciate you guys. This thing was saving me. Okay. All right. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. They are so comfy. It's like sleeping in a silk nightie, but without the risk of a slip. Hi, Matthew. Thank you, Diego. Hi, Hamish. You do? Where'd you get them, Maisie? I'm gonna see if we got them at the same place. Where'd you get yours? Ooh, the red light just ended. So that was a 20-minute session, and I only missed the last minute of it. So now it's time to move it to my hip. I just had it on the tailbone. It's nice and warm now. So I'm gonna put it on the hip. We're gonna pull this down. We're gonna turn this on so you can see what this is for those who don't know. It's a red light therapy belt. And I'm gonna wrap that around my that was my side. That was not my butt. That was my side. We're gonna wrap that around the hip. Yeah, PJ pickup. PJ pickup. I wish I had a pink top underneath this. Would look way cuter. But that's okay. I mean, look what I'm going through, and I'm worried about looking good. It's not me even. I want to debut these cute little PJs in the way they deserve. Hey, Oreo. See, Oreo and I would be matching if I had my pink top underneath. You guys, I hung up Yeah, you saw a little bit of my hip. My hip, you dip, you dip. My hip, we dip, you dip. Yeah, that was my hip. Oh, yes. 2 pet bunnies. 2 pet bunnies. He's going to pick up Gizmo. Muffin will be happy. He's got Muffin and Gizmo. So we have 2 squishies here. 3. I have a mushroom too that my friend gave me. Please no rude comments about the mushroom my friend gave me. Okay, so I got queso. Who doesn't like queso? Okay, originally I had Rusty, the fox. I was sleeping with Rusty. And I had Jimmy, the giraffe. My daughter got me Jimmy because it's a story about my soulmate who passed away. Him and I used to buy the babies giraffes. All the babies in my family that were born, we would get them giraffes. His idea. I was looking at the lambs, the teddy bears, and he's like, let's get them a giraffe. And I was like, giraffe? And he was like, yeah, a giraffe. And so we did. And then when he passed away, I continued the tradition, and every kid in my family ended up with a giraffe. And one day I was really hurting, kind of like I am today. And my daughter came home and she gave me my own little giraffe. So now I have my own giraffe, and you guys named him Jimmy. Jimmy the giraffe, after my boyfriend who passed away. His name was Jimmy. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I see it more as a gain than a loss. I had him for years. I look more at what I had than what I lost, you know? For a while, I thought about his passing and his final moments, and I didn't think that was fair to his life because his passing was tragic, and I kept thinking of that, replaying that over and over in my head and thinking about how I lost him instead of thinking about how all the years that I had him. So I didn't think that was fair to him anymore, and I had to rewire my brain. And now I just feel, I don't feel a loss anymore. You know, whether we live 100 years or 50 years or 20 years, it still goes by like that, you know? So by the time it's my final day, it's going to feel like it went by like that, and I'll, you know? So I was only apart from him like that. Thank you. I appreciate it, Danny. Thank you. I end up hurting my neck like this. I am going to take this one back off. Schoolgirl fantasy. I did the butcher, I did the baker. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, but I'm glad that you found a way to honor his life and not the passing. Well, I think a lot of people get hung up on the passing, and that's not what life's about. That's just the end of it, you know. Oh, thank you, Eamon. I appreciate that. Hi, Blackpink. Anybody have a new leg I could borrow? Hi, Fair. Is it Fair Xe? Fair or Fairy? Do I call you Fairy? Do I call you Fair? I am a physically challenged individual. Some days are better than others. I can walk, yes. Right now I'm doing a red light therapy in bed. It helps with inflammation. It helps with pain. And hasn't helped me this morning just yet. It's helped my sciatica, but my hip is still screaming at me. So I'm gonna be doing therapy in bed for a little bit. Hopefully I could get up today. But I don't want to injure myself. I would rather have one full day in bed and then be back to business than a half day up and then another half day up and another half day up. Like, I don't want to keep re-injuring myself. It's just better to take one day down if I need it. Hi, Dennis. Hi, Danny. Hi, Nora. You guys, I hung up some pictures in the Mad Hatter scene. That's what was missing, because that wall was so empty. Like, the rest of it has, like, the ceiling is all done. The table's done. The buffet's done. The ivy's on the other wall. I am going to add more ivy to that wall, but the one wall was just empty and blank. When I hung up those items on it yesterday, ooh, it brought everything together, Sam. Like, I know I sent you a picture of the wall, like, of those things hanging up, but I didn't step back and send you a picture of how it all looks now. And unfortunately, some of the artwork is too big for some of the frames. So I now have to go get like 11 by 13s or 10 and a half by 13. I'll have to measure them, but some of them don't fit in the 8 by 10s. And I was going to like fold them over. They're canvas though. They're not paper. I don't know whether to just not use them or to just go get some frames. Probably go get some frames because I bought them for you guys. So I have clothes on. It looks so good. Like, I don't even want to take it down. I want to just live in it. It's so beautiful and magical that my past dining room feels so boring now. I'm like, I can't go back. I can't go back. It is too magical and wonderful and spectacular. Hi, Solidale. Hi, Verdad. Hi, Amy. Amy, stop telling people what to do, please. You don't know why I'm in bed. Okay? Yes, living in Wonderland. Hi, shout out to Ryu. And I always forgot. I forgot to say shout out to Eamon. Shout out to Eamon. I always forget to shout out the members. My sciatica, my hip, and my whole leg. It feels like it was in like a shark's mouth and was like torn back and forth like this. Like, it feels wrecked. Thank you, Eamon. Hi, Pickup. Okay, yeah, block me, please. I don't even know you. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, honey. I am hoping that I can get up today. I am. I do have pain patches. You know what? When you guys get me to 100 likes, I'll get up, we'll dance again, and I'll go in and I'll make myself a tea. I'll put some chapstick on these lips. And I'll put some pain rub on my sciatica and my hip. I like theme parks, I just can't enjoy them like I used to. I can't ride the rides. And I can't walk that far. Six Flags has too many hills and stuff. I can't walk up hills. I tell you guys, I have lidocaine patches, yeah. I have a lidocaine cream too. Because I'm not allowed to take anything mind altering. So I have to, this is gonna hurt my neck for sure. I have to find other ways. Thank you, Vanessa. I don't know if you guys have heard me say it before, but I have bone disease. I also have scoliosis. Apparently I have lupus. Although they haven't found that in my blood, they just think I have that. So I don't believe it till I see it, but they say I have lupus. My mom has lupus. So it's not without the it's not outside of the possibilities. But I've had misdiagnosis before. But yes, 2 doctors have told me I have lupus. For sure I do have bone disease. And I do have scoliosis. I do have arthritis. I do have bone spurs. I do have bulging discs. My sciatica is all jacked up. I have a torn labrum in my hip, bursitis and tendonitis, and fluid in my hip. You're right, Abby. It doesn't work as well as I would like either because I have fluid in my bone marrow. So it's like, how's it going to get into the bone marrow for the bone marrow edema? Like, it kind of gets the ligaments and the tendons and the muscles, but it doesn't get deep in the bones. Nothing is going to. Except this red light, maybe. Oh, thank you, Amy. Hi, Mia. Recovery? Yeah, I am in recovery. I haven't touched a DRUG for over 21 years. And I haven't drank for almost 2 years, but I just had 22 months on the 28th. I don't smoke and I don't drink coffee. The most I do is a matcha. Matcha has less caffeine in it. So. Hey, you're welcome, Zaya. Because I'm not a boring person. I've never said I'm bored in my life. Never. I have enough entertaining thoughts in my head that I don't ever feel bored. I have enough planning going on up here. You guys have no idea all the stuff I'm planning for the Mad Hatter, the stuff I'm planning for the new bedroom, the spooky stories. You know, like the wheels are turning up here for you guys. The ASMR nights. Like I'm not just laying here going, duh. I've got stuff in the works, you know, even if I'm just laying here, my brain is busy at work. It's working. I'll be starting ASMR very, very soon. I will be putting a post up. You'll know about it. I have to I won't be doing the spooky stories with the scene until I move, but I might still start reading the spooky stories. I just won't have the scene all set up. Because when I move, we're going to be setting up a fireplace, a lounge for me to lay on, and a table behind, you know, with like some candles on it and stuff like that. We are going to do a food ASMR as well. So we're going to have 4 different ASMR nights. The fourth one is going to be a maybe some weeks. If I'm not feeling well, that one we're going to do it that. But we will do 3 or 4 every week. So we're going to do a food night in the kitchen, food ASMR. We're going to do a spooky story night. We're going to do like facial skincare night. I'm going to even give the microphone a facial. Like, oh yes, you're looking beautiful. Look at your pores. Oh, your pores are invisible. You know what I mean? But like, oh my God, your pores are so invisible. Like, you know, and I'll give you guys one too. And we're just going to have a beautiful skincare night, and I will tell you guys everything that I use on my skincare. Because people do ask me what skincare I use. So that's a good way to incorporate telling people what I use, giving myself a skincare night, and putting it together with ASMR. So the food, the spooky stories, the ASMR, and then, the facials. And then the fourth one is going to be just random item sounds. It's going to be a Zen night, but with random item sounds. Crystals, the northern lights, Zen vibes, but with random items that make Zen type sounds with Zen vibes. I'm going to do like facial stuff on the mic. It'll be similar. On the Zen night, I might do glue because that'll be a random item, a random sound. If it feels like it goes with the Zen vibes, then yes. Things that sound like rain. Things that sound relaxing, soothing. You know, like that'll be the fourth night. However, if let's say the spooky story night takes off more than one of the other ones, the kitchen one, we'll cut off the kitchen one and we'll do 2 spooky story nights. But I'm going to try one of each and we'll see which one's a hit. Yeah, I also saw somebody just using a plastic spoon, the curved side away, like the inside was facing the microphone. And that sound, I was like, oh my gosh, who knew? Just a plastic spoon. Like the other side sounded okay, but the side where cup was like this, facing it was like this sound. I was like, oh my God, who knew? So we'll be trying different things. On the fourth night, it'll be random items. Hi, Albus. Hi, Adele. Hi, Carl. So I have some paint brushes to paint the little stuff on our face. I ordered the gloves. By the way, my chair comes tomorrow. My new chair. And my desk arrives Monday, you guys. It was supposed to come Friday. They always do that. But Monday isn't that far away. If I had my standing desk, I could work today. I could stand up and we could do some stuff. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. There's a chance we might get up and do something here. I haven't done Sally, but that's a good one. I can add her to the list. And also, William, if you watch my videos and you win the trivia, because there's trivia little giveaways in my video, it'll say, like, my first two dogs' names are or were blah 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 and blah blah blah. And then in the next video I make, I'm going to do another trivia little thing, like my first job ever was da 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 da. So the winner of that can choose a gift card, or they can pick my next cosplay after I'm done with the Mad Hatter. Gift card or pick my next cosplay. So if you want to have the say in which one I do next, watch my videos. And there's one up right now. It's called Behind the Scenes of the Mad Hatter. And in it, I tell you my first two dogs' names. And so I'll make another video by tomorrow. And it'll have another trivia giveaway. Little secret. I need to start making more videos. Like a video every day. So that there's lots of trivia information about me. The gift cards are money. I can send them by Cash App or mail. If you're under 18, you would have to choose my cosplay. I can't send you money. That's why there's two options. Because there's some people that are under 18. I can't send someone who's 18 money. Under 18. What are their parents going to think? What if they buy cigarettes? Why are you sending my kid money? You know? Can't do it. Oh, I can't wait to do Corpse Bride. I want to do that one so well. Like, that's my dream one. Sam, if I had to pick one dream cosplay, it would be the Corpse Bride. And I would love to do a set for that one too. It doesn't have to be a great elaborate set, just, you know, in the dining room again. Spooky vibes. Skeleton heads around me. Thank you, Sam. No married. No getting married. Thank you, Mahmood. Yeah, she's so cool. Don't tell other people to calm down, please. You're not the moderator of this channel. It just causes arguments. Please don't do that. I can't come live in Egypt. You guys can tell me to calm down. That's fine. Don't tell people in the chat to calm down. Yes, Tim Burton is pretty awesome. I can't wait to start doing better and better and better cosplays. Because when I first started, they were so... If I left the house in what I was wearing, nobody would have said I was in cosplay. I would have just been a girl. I was not in cosplay. And, like, even as Belle, I wore a yellow sundress from my closet. I put on a brown wig and held a rose. That was like when I first started doing something a little more to make it more like cosplay, was that one. The other ones, it was like a nod to cosplay, like let me find something in my closet that would make me like modern day Cinderella. So I found a baby blue puffy dress, short. I found a clear shoe with a crystal bow on it. And I took one of them off and called myself Cinderella. I didn't even put a bun in my hair. I'm going to need to redo Cinderella. I owe her that. Yes, I need to do Frozen as well. I would love to do her in the winter, though. Could you imagine if I went somewhere where there was snow for her? Like, let's say I rented a cabin for Christmas for my daughter and I, and invited my son and his wife, and then I did Elsa. Like when I did Ariel, I was down at the beach. So what if I was somewhere where there was snow for Elsa? I would love to rent a cabin for Christmas. Can you be Olaf? Of course. Maybe I can even build a little Olaf in the snow. K-pop demon hunters, I'll have to look them up. How old are they, Cassie? How old are the K-pop demon hunters? Are they teens? I could do teens, I can't do kids. Like, I won't do Lilo because I am too well endowed and I don't want anyone being attracted to a little girl. I'm not a lazy woman. I'm disabled user, so don't go yelling at disabled people. If you get those likes up to 100, I'm going to dance. Moana's an option. Hi, Fanta. I'm not sleeping. Do you see me sleeping, Diego? Do I look like I'm sleeping? I'm doing therapy. This is red light therapy. I'm in a therapy right now. I'm not sleeping at all. And I plan on getting up and making some tea. Yesterday I made cod this big, you guys. It was this big. It was so good. I put salsa verde on it, some red cabbage, guacamole, and I put it in a cassava tortilla, made a fish taco. And some lime juice. So I made a cod taco, fish taco with red cabbage. That was it. That's all that was in it. So I seasoned it with dill, salt, sea salt, black pepper, and then I put olive oil on it, and then baked it, and then some salsa verde on it before I put it in the oven. It came out so beautifully, and then I put it in. I just had one taco, but the taco was large. Fanta, I mostly used Korean skincare products. I feel like sitting up. Ooh! I mostly use Korean skincare products. I haven't washed my face this morning. This is from last night. I did order something called Pericone MD last night because I ran out. That's my favorite eye cream. I do like the Medicube eye cream, but they discontinued the one that I like. So I ordered the Pericone MD. I found it for $31 on Poshmark when I was ordering a Mad Hatter hat. They had my favorite eye cream for $31. Normally it's $80. And I won't order it for 80 bucks. 35 or under, I'll order it. But I won't order it for 80. And then I try to alternate it with the Medicube eye cream. And that way it lasts me longer. Like I'll use the Pericone MD once a day and then it'll last me 2 months. Because if I use it twice a day, it only lasts me 1 month. So $35 over 2 months is okay. That's $17, $17.50 a month. That's not that bad. It's still bad to me. Like I like my products to be like $5 or less a month. My face wash, the Matka's face wash, is like $18 or something, but I've had it for 8 months. And I still have plenty left in it. So it's a couple bucks a month, a few bucks a month. Because I only use a pea-size amount, you know, you don't need to use a lot of it. The most expensive things for me are like this. This is probably $12.99. I would say this lasts me 2 weeks to a few weeks. This is makeup remover. But that's part of my job. So I have to buy 2 of those a month. Like 1.5. I think 1.5 a month. Maybe 1. I don't know, but I'm really not counting. Because I buy 1 for here and then 1 for the desk. And they run out at different times. So it feels like I'm buying at least 1 every month. I think. So maybe 1 a month. Thank you, Ava. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's a good question. I'm waiting on a couple items, but I'm getting to the point that I can't wait any longer. There's a vest coming either the 14th or the 15th, but I have another vest. I just have to, like, I can wear it. I'll just have to loosen the straps on the back and then pulled a panel like that. But I bought a large to see if the large fits me better. But I really don't want to wait till the 15th. I don't. Because we just hit 100,000. I want to ride off of that energy. I don't want to be like 10 days later celebrate it, you know? I want to celebrate. I want to celebrate now. But I was thinking this weekend, but maybe not. Let's see, what's the date? Today's my son's birthday, by the way. Today's the 7th. Let me see. I broke a bracket. If I wait till next week, that feels too long to me. Please don't ask people, why they're angry and stuff. Leave people alone. Don't antagonize them. We don't need them attacking you. Maybe like the middle of next week. I really would rather do it this weekend. My eyelashes come in tomorrow or today. Let me look. Tomorrow, I think. With my chair. They arrive with my chair. I get a purple eyelash and a green eyelash. Well, I get a set of 2, but obviously I'm going to use one of each. Let me show you. So I want you guys getting excited about this. I do the butcher. I do the baker. This is my chair that's arriving tomorrow. This isn't going to get you guys excited, but this is going to allow me to be more comfortable filming. Yay. I have the bouncy ball as well, so I can alternate. This one has wheels. I can wheel it out of the way. I'm going to move the other chair. So there's a chair behind me. That one that was stationary. So that way I can move the other one, and the balance ball, I can like move them around and have room for that. I'll sell that one. I could put it in the living room for now, but I'll just sell it on OfferUp, and I'll sell this desk when my desk comes. Okay, now let's show you the Mad Hatter stuff that is arriving. Okay, here's the eyelashes. Ooh. Purple and green. I'm a ding dong. I swear. I didn't realize it had what it had on there. Okay. I'm sure my friend will forgive me. I ordered this stuff for my heels. Woo, super exciting. And then I have a hat I can show you, but I don't think I'm going to use it. Do you guys want to see one of the hats I was going to use for the Mad Hatter? Okay, this says it got delivered. It's probably in my mailbox. Isn't he cool? He very much so goes along with the theme. And he reminds me of the crows that I ordered. The crows have already arrived, and they look like this. Oh wait, this is the cat. I'm waiting for the cat. The cat might not be here in time. But don't those go well together? The rabbit and the cat? You want to see the set? All right. I need to make some tea anyways. Let's go. Sorry. There's a moth in here. It's still not done. That back wall is not done, but look at how that ties in with all the stuff in the front. I need to fix this. That drawer's open. I was using the tacks. I need to close that and put that thing over it, but that is rusty. Okay, so I'm gonna attach those with double sticky things. I'm gonna take those tacks out of it. I'm probably not gonna unscrew those screws are there for a reason. Those are from my stuff that's usually in the dining room. I'm gonna leave those there, but I'm gonna put some ivy that's gonna block that. And then we've got the bust of the rabbit in between, but there's the rabbit with the clocks. So they won't have tacks holding them up. They're just there to like kind of get an idea of where they're gonna be placed. They're not perfectly placed yet. These gold frames are gonna, you know, I'm gonna have some small gold ones, but I got some black ones as well. And they're gonna have my cosplay pics in them. We're gonna have some cupcakes. I need to cut the tags off of this. We're gonna have some cupcakes right here that say 100. And then we're gonna have, I've got my sugar dish. I'm probably gonna put this cup over there so that I can have tea with you guys. And do it like this. Make some for real tea. I'm gonna really, really drink tea. I'm gonna make the tea right there. I'm gonna have it right there. This is gonna have real cane sugar in it. I'll have something with honey somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna be drinking tea right there. We've got the rabbit. We've got these. I still have to hang some of these, like by string. These are gonna be hanging, and they're gonna be turned on, and they flicker. I have to hang the bird cage. The bird cage is gonna be in the corner over there. My daughter hung those gold flicker leaves. These flicker as well. These flicker. And we're gonna double those up. So those are gonna have double the ivy on this wall. It's just gonna be full of ivy. This is gonna be gone. That's real. Those are real leaves right there. I had to put water in the vase. So those are real living leaves. And then obviously these are not real. I thought about getting some of those real ones and putting them in here, but I don't think I need to. I just think it's coming together. So like when we're gonna fill in some of the gaps with some of these hanging things. We've got about 8 of them left. And then I'm gonna get some balloons. The balloons are gonna fill up like this spot right here. I thought about getting a couple more of these so that I can like fill up right here and cover that lamp. But the balloons are gonna fill in the spaces right here. And it'll cover that. I think some with helium, the ones with helium will go up here in between these holes. And then some that are not, that don't have helium, upside down and like taped to this. Doesn't it look good? Look at, like, how could I ever go back to my regular dining room, you guys? Like, seriously? Every little detail, I'm in love with it. Like, his hat, I'm gonna put, like, these kind of things on it. I have to cut his tag off. And then he's got all these books that he's sitting on. And then I'm gonna, I gotta cut the tag off of this. But same thing with the drink me's. I'm gonna put some liquid in here. I might even actually drink them the day of. Rusty's gonna sit right here. He's in the bedroom. So that's what's missing right here. Hold on. This needs to go over this. And this is Rusty's hat. Look how beautiful this green is, you guys. Are you kidding me? That green velvet. But yeah, Rusty will be sitting right here with his teacup. Jimmy's right here, and Jimmy's got a teacup. And then these frames are going to have pictures in them. This will have a picture in it. And then I have these. I don't know if I'm going to, I'm going to have to get a bigger frame. I don't want to cut it. I could cut it and put it in the 8x10. Yeah, Rusty is my fox that I sleep with. When I started doing the sleep streams, I would always sleep with Rusty. And this is him. So Rusty's going to be sitting at the table with his hat on. And if you look, we've got Rusty right here in the frame. Woo! Look how cool is that? For those who know that Rusty is the mascot of this channel, more or less, like when I started the sleep stream, Rusty was very popular. Everyone knew I slept with Rusty. Okay, so here he is. So. And then we got a little bonsai tree behind there with candles. We're all mad here. And then we've got the white rabbit. And we've got Rusty. But you know what? I wasn't even thinking of it, Sam. I think we have a giraffe for Jimmy. I think we have a giraffe. I was not thinking about it. We do. Oh. We have a giraffe. This is my giraffe, you guys. This is Jimmy the giraffe. This is who I was talking about. He symbolizes my boyfriend who passed away, and that we would buy all the babies in my family giraffes, and that I carried the tradition after he passed away. And Jimmy Giraffe, the just made sense. You guys named him Jimmy, and I appreciated that because you remembered the story. And so I have a giraffe. I'm going to have to put the giraffe up there for Jimmy. I'll put him above. I'll put him right here. I'll put him up here. So just kind of get the vibes of it. He's gonna fall over. Like, okay, just whoa. Just picture him above, okay? Above that spot, above the bunny. That's where Jimmy's gonna be, up there. Whoop. That'll fill in that spot above the bunny. And then I'll have little smaller frames in between and some ivy, little leaves and ivy leaf, Yeah, ivy leaves and strings. I have yarn that's going to be hanging down. What were some amazing things about my boyfriend? He was, I swear to goodness, you really never saw him upset. He always chose to be happy. There were like a couple times where I saw him upset, only a couple times ever. And he was immediately right back to being happy because he wanted to be and he chose to be. And he was really good at making everybody else happy. He just constantly had an ear-to-ear smile, you know? He really just wanted to embrace and live life to the fullest every moment. He did not want to stay down. He wasn't that kind of person. Yeah. A very happy guy. I am going to restart this stream. I let it go down really far. I can't believe I'm in the kitchen with my hair down. We're going to pick a couple different types of tea. I'm going to do, for sure, I'm going to do the turmeric ginger, which is good for inflammation. We're going to do 2 of those in 1 cup. So extra turmeric. And then this will be for tonight. Smooth move. Yeah, it does what it sounds like. You guys, if you ever notice Party Boy in here, somebody named Party Boy or Kay Bradley, let me know. Like, don't let me miss them. I'm a mod on Kay Bradley's channel, and she's doing so. Well, he's doing so well. I always call him a she because he's so beautiful. He's just so beautiful. It confuses me. Okay. But he's a he. But he does makeup, and I just, I'm like she, because he's stunning. I look up to his makeup skills so much. If you're into makeup, I say go watch Kay Bradley's channel. Emperor of Beauty. Yes, Emperor of Beauty. Like, if I could have one person do my makeup for like a photo shoot, it would be Kay Bradley. Absolutely. I need to arrange that for sure. Okay, we're gonna have some moringa as well. Moringa is also anti-inflammatory. So these aren't like, yummy, yummy. I'm gonna have a nice lemon. Although I do have this turmeric with lemon and ginger, so I could have that one instead of this one. Let me do that. So lemon, ginger, turmeric, and tulsi moringa. This one is organic from India. And this one is organic, but doesn't say where from on the thing. This one has turmeric root, ginger root, lime peel, lemongrass leaves, and black peppercorn. And since you guys are my Babblebees, we're gonna do the Babblebee cup. Let It Be. It's my honeycomb. And then we're gonna do this one with some more Babblebees on it. I will have to make some logos for you. And there's another honeycomb inside of it. So here's my bee cups. Clearly I love bees. Always have. A little bit of that is a little bit of an ego thing because of Brooke, B. My name starting with a B. I love bees. But I've always loved bees anyways. I didn't like being around them and being stung by them. But now I've learned to just like appreciate them. I'm not scared of them anymore. I don't like to live my life in fear. I'm not going to avoid the flowers because of the bees. I'm going to go be around them. I'm going to go be around them. Yeah. Hi, Victor. Hi, Tina. Hi, Joey. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Amo. Hi, Rhodes. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm starting my water. One sec. Okay, so here's one thing that I need to open or take back. So this I need to decide. As you can see, I've got the teacups, right? But where are the gold spoons? And do I need them? Well, honey, no detail missed, right? I mean, nothing was missed on this set. So do I need these? Do I return them? Because I'm going to be sitting here and I'm sure I'm going to be spinning my, yes, I have this, but that's for the sugar. So I think I'm going to open these, you guys. It isn't going to hurt me to have these in the house after. I think that's going to be nice. It's going to go cute with these little, I need these, this is too big. I mean, this is too big for this, but I think it adds the nice touch. Like I'll put one of the gold spoons over here, you know, a couple here, a couple there, and then I'll put one over here so that while I'm like, because I am going to be stirring my tea. What am I going to stir it with? My fingernails? They're long enough. But yeah, I think it's worth it. They were only $7. I mean, not only, like, because everything added up, trust me. But you know what I mean? It's not like, oh my God, I need to return this $7. I'm going to be rich. I think it's going to add a nice detail for me to sit there and stir my tap, tap, tap. Okay, this plant needs watered. Why are you falling apart? I have to call the maintenance. My garbage disposal got stuck. Something glass broke in it. I got the glass out, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try to reset it myself underneath. It's nice to be up and on my feet. I have to say my hip is still chewed up and yelling at me. But it is not as bad as it was this morning. Here's another thing that I have. I have these, you guys. Let's put some of these on the table. These are honey stirrers. These are going to be lovely. I mean, you stir your tea with the honey. So I'm going to put a couple there around the table. Because why wouldn't I? That looks cute. Are we kidding? Oh yeah, we love it. We love it. You guys, every little detail is just really making everything come together. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Whoop. All my fears will be free. Okay. I might not have all of them stay there, or I might put them in a different way, like where they're all together in a cup standing up or something. But there they are. There's the honey stirs. I mean, I could find another way to put them. I could have them all in a thing like that. Just all of them, you know, so that they're not all over the table. But I don't think you would see them as well. I think that's kind of cute. What do you think? Maybe just a few out and a few in the cup? We'll see. I love it. Yeah, I love it. They're just sitting over there. They're not getting used. And it goes with the tea party, so it makes sense to me. I'll show you the rest of the frames that I got. So I got the 8x10s, just regular black frames. Then I got a couple of these. 99-cent store, dollar store, you guys. But I'm going to put pictures of myself in my cosplays. So you're going to see some of my favorite cosplays in the larger ones. And you're going to see... Okay, so and then I got some of these. So we have a couple different shapes. And those are going to go on the wall as well. I'll have a couple that I take down at a time. And then I have smaller ones that are going to be like the older ones. So by comparison, by size comparison, I still want you to be able to see them well. The gold ones just aren't big enough for you to see the picture. So, but I am going to leave those gold frames on the wall, probably just empty. Or print something out, you know, like pictures of Rusty, pictures of Jimmy, something like that. Something, or maybe my emojis that Sam has made. And we'll put those in the frame, like the emojis of Rusty, Violet, Jimmy, Oreo, like the other ones, to give them their little moment to be in the set, because I don't want all the Squishmallows to be here on the set. I don't want them ruining the scene. Like, sorry, you guys. I just don't want to have a bunch of Squishmallows. But if I have them in black and white print in those frames, I think that would work. We're going to have to talk about that, Sam. We're going to have to talk about that. Okay, let me take this to the room. Let me see if I could carry both without spilling. Ooh, ooh. I'm so glad I remembered that I had the giraffe. You know what? Let's go here. We're gonna go to the desk. I think we've got this now. And let me show you the hat. I'm not gonna wear it. I'm gonna put it on the wall. Look at this, you guys. Look how steampunk glamorous this is. I mean, look at. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm gonna get something. I'll probably put a large nail, and then that way there can be a couple hats hanging from here. Woo! You know, because he's the Mad Hatter, and I can make it look also like they're hanging from a string, but they're gonna be on the wall. But like I'm gonna hang some yarn. Like I'm gonna put some yarn that goes up so that it looks like they're all hanging there from yarn. Oops. Oh, shoot. And from the yarn, I'll put some ivy connected to some of them. You know, so like dangling yarn to each of the picture frames. So the picture frames look like they're hanging, like he hung them by the yarn, by this. My hair. All right, I'm going to take a quick bath and I will be back. I have destroyed my algorithm. So I need to get off of here and then we're going to do something magical after my bath. We're going to do some makeup and make myself look like a human being despite the fact I have felt like this. Okay? Yeah, don't be disgusting. You're now off my channel. That honestly gave me PTSD, just what he said right there. What you guys don't know is I'm sure you know there are people and there are children who have been hurt when they were younger and they have been in bad situations. And yes, I had to go into a bathtub after being hurt and have an older man tell me, clean it good, because he didn't want to get caught, okay? So I don't need nobody telling me clean it good. That's fucking disgusting. Even if I hadn't been hurt, I don't need anybody telling me how to wash my body. Especially that body part. I'm just gonna make my bed real quickly. Here, let's make my bed. Okay. Jerks. Thank you, Sam. Just those words alone, right there. Those few words. Really, really, really triggering. I'm having a hard time right now, I'm gonna be honest. Ow! It is time to get these nails redone. I've been hitting them on things and they've been like popping backwards. Like almost popping off, pulling my nail off with it. Okay, this is my red light. My other phone is charging. I have to get a new phone. I broke that other phone. Yes, I have two phones. One of them is for my doctor appointments. One of them is for filming. The one for my doctor appointments has terrible camera footage. It's like grainy and faded. And then the iPhone has good camera footage. And I can't just have one phone because if I have people calling me on this phone, it goes black. So nobody knows this phone number because if they did, people would call me on it and then the screen goes black. I can't have that. So my phone number is attached to the other one. However, I'm going to need another phone so that I can film on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. And then what I'm going to do is just turn off the calls while I'm streaming. I mean, as dangerous as that is, because I want to be able to get calls that are emergencies and stuff like that, I just won't have the TikTok stream on that long. I'll probably do an hour at a time or something on TikTok. Excuse me, don't be making racist comments. I don't know what your comments are intended to mean, but I don't appreciate it. We don't do racist comments around here. No. I'm gonna go ahead and start the bath, and I owe you guys a dance. This makes my torso look super long because the shirt's all, and these are all super long. They're not the most flattering, I told you that. I have to roll them up. Sucker. Thank you for 100 likes. I appreciate it. Let's get that bathtub started. Let me put this on. Ooh, heavens. Mama's got a headache just from twisting her neck that little tiny bit while filming. I have a headache. I'm a very sensitive person. My body is very sensitive. Tell me how you got that pretty little bit. I should probably do my my shake machine before I start the. Let's do that. Let's do the shake machine before I start the bathtub. And I need a water. Oh, my mouth is so dry. Alright. Here we go. I just have to organize my room a little better. Once I take the chair out of the way and put the table where it needs to go, I won't be stepping over things anymore. Woo! This is why I replaced this one, because it always pops out. See? This is why we don't use this one for everyday main stuff anymore. Because I have a hard time getting it in the holder. There we go. And it collapses. But to stop collapsing. See? It goes and collapses. Why? Why? Where are you collapsing from? It's not the best ring light anymore, but it'll work. And it'll work when I'm in bed because it goes under the bed. So I'll probably have to, but I don't want to carry it back and forth. So we're just going to make do, you guys. Once I move, things are going to make a lot more sense. I'm going to have a few ring lights. I'm going to have a standing desk. I'm going to have different sitting options plus the standing options. Yes. So, Sam, I have this one for this, which it works way better than the other one. Like the other one was always collapsing on me, right? Not collapsing like the stand, but the thing that was in the holder, it was going like this. And I would put it back up and then it would go. And I'd put it back up and it would go. So that was not fun. And then we have a light here. Or do we have a light? There we go. It's difficult to turn on too. You saw I turned bright red trying to turn that on. Tell me how you got that pretty little blimp. Hi, Kaylee. Yes, I remember you. How are you doing, honey? Hi, 69. 5 Darnell. 695 Darnell. Thank you, Eamon. Shout out to Eamon. It was horrible. It's like you guys would drop down to my knees, drop down to my feet. You know, I'm like, where are you going? Or on the other one, it would just like drop down to like my midsection and I would put it back up and it would drop back down to my midsection, put it back up. Like both have their struggles, but this one's better than the other one for this corner. For my future bed filming things when I'm not feeling good, I might have to put, if I know I'm going to be in bed all day, I might have to put this one over there because it does slide, the legs slide under the bed and it can get almost right in front of me so I don't have to turn my neck like this for an hour. Hi, Ava. Hi, Merrick. Hi, Maylee. Sage. Shout out to Sage. How you doing, Sage? My neck isn't feeling great. I've got a migraine starting. It was feeling okay, but then I filmed this morning like this. I was in bed, and the new ring light doesn't slide under the bed so it can get in front of me, so I had to like film like this. So definitely hurting. Just an hour, half hour, 20 minutes of turning my neck too far will throw my neck out of place. It's not feeling like it was. It's much better than it was. Let's rejoice over that. Let's celebrate that it is better than it was. Christopher, do you want to be kicked off the channel? Because first of all, you can't see my nips, okay? My nips are covered. It's people like you that ruin it for everyone. Seriously. Thank you, Sage. I appreciate it. How are you doing, Sage? I had a rough night. Rough night. First of all, so did my daughter. I'm not going to tell you her business. But because she had a rough night, I had to sit on the edge of the bed to comfort her. Sitting on the edge of the bed is what makes my leg hurt, hip hurt. I'm not going to not help my daughter, you know, even knowing it's going to hurt me. I would gladly hurt myself 100 times to help my daughter. WisCon, please don't talk like that, please. I was not feeling well at all. Plus, my daughter needed me. I was with my daughter. I can't say too much, okay. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, Sage. Yes, I am on a shake machine. Ooh. As everybody heard this morning, not all of you were here. I am 135.9, which makes me 136 pounds, if I'm honest. 135.9. I had gotten down to about 131, 131, 132-ish. It's okay, because I had my migraines, because I was in all that pain, I ate sugar. Sugar, sugar, and more sugar. I ate a cup, the things of frosting. I ate a thing of frosting. And you are what you eat. So just... I mean, but yesterday I had cod, cabbage, avocado, and a cassava tortilla that's this big. So I had a fish taco yesterday and a protein bar. So I'm alternating it, but a tub of chocolate frosting, and that's not all the sugar I ate. I also ordered my cherry candies. You know my cherry sours? A pound of it. I ate it. I had a bag of licorice. This is all within like a few weeks, but still. When I'm in pain, I eat sugar. Why, Brooke? Why? So, I have ordered supplements that are supposed to help me with my sugar cravings, because it is the one addiction I haven't been able to master. I'm human, you guys. I am not perfect. It is my longest standing addiction. I always used it for stress since I was a little girl. I would hide in the clubhouse when my mom and stepdad were fighting, or after something horrible happened to me. I would go hide in the clubhouse and I would eat my candy. It has always been there for me, kind of thing. You know? It's been part of my thing since I was very, very young. Well, I'm glad you didn't ask me, Sage, but I'm going to let Sam figure that out. Yeah, breakfast at Champions. I mean, I used to drink beer for breakfast, and I am in a lot of pain, and I can't take other things. And so I've decided I'm gonna allow myself the occasional Starbucks again, because I cut out everything that was like enjoyable. Starbucks never sent me to jail. You know what I mean? And I do sometimes want a tiny bit of caffeine if I'm having a headache. I would rather have a matcha, which is good with antioxidants and other things. Matcha has a lot of good things. But I need to get good at making it at home so I'm not having GMOs and addicted just to the Starbucks brand. I need to get good at making a matcha at home that has clean ingredients, clean sugar, no refined sugar, just good, clean ingredients, because I would rather have the little bit of caffeine than take a migraine pill. You know what I mean? I have CBD. And here's the thing, Furious Angel, they make CBD gummies taste good, right? I ate the whole jar in one day because it tastes like candy. And I took the best nap of my life. Then I ordered another one and I ate half the jar in one day and half the other jar in the morning. Now I do CBD oil because it's not delicious. I put a little CBD oil under my tongue once a day. I ordered 3 tinctures a while ago, and I don't take it every day, to be honest, but when I remember and I put it out somewhere where I'm gonna, like if I put it at my desk and I see it, I'll take it. If I put it away and like have to look for it every day, I'm not gonna remember to take it. But so I put one by my desk. So as long as I can make it to my desk, it's gonna be taken every day. I still have those 3 jars. But if you give me CBD gummies, they're gone. Because they're candy to me. Even if they're like 1 gram of sugar per 5 of them, they taste like candy to me. They look like candy to me. And if 5 makes me feel good, 50 is going to make me feel better. And that's the life of an addict, you know? I look like Freddie Mercury? Well, all right. Aw, thank you, Furious. At least I'm up. At least I'm still cracking jokes at myself. So I really appreciate that. Thank you, Luckmal. I thank you for the Freddie Mercury comparison. Your sound's back. Good. Okay, remember, it's your completely mid personality that makes you beautiful. Trust me, my personality is anything but mid. Maybe when I'm in pain, my personality is mid, but my personality is off the charts. So stick around if you want to see that, but you probably won't get to stick around if you are talking to me like that. I'm not going to let you stick around on the channel talking to me or other people like that. I put up with it a little bit, but I'm not going to continue to put up with it. You're allowed to have your opinions. I don't need everyone to like me. I don't need everyone to think, oh my gosh, her personality is off the charts. I know it is. I don't need you to think that, but what I need you to do is be respectful. You could keep comments like that to yourself. And my looks aren't gone. Trust me. I'm in a lot of pain, so of course I'm not going to look like a knockout right now. But you know what? For a natural woman, this is what natural women look like. We don't wake up looking like Instagram models with filters. This is natural beauty. And I still have it. I'm sorry, you're confused by society and that everybody needs to have perfectly long blonde hair, super snatched in waist, you know, long lashes, thick eyebrows, blah, 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 like flawless skin, like that is unobtainable, what you're trying to make women like fit into. And let's see what you look like, sir, with your hairy ass. Let's see what you look like, Mr. Hairy Ass. I guarantee you, you have flaws, and you don't wake up looking like a supermodel. And what do you think about your personality when you go around insulting people you don't know? At least I'm not going around to other people's channels trying to find happiness by taking theirs. And you can't have mine. So go look elsewhere. Go look elsewhere, because I'm keeping mine. All right, let's go get this bath started. Oh, I just ran right into the corner of that table. When I'm in pain, like a level 8, level 7 pain, I'm not going to be doing cartwheels in my personality, you know? I'm not going to be like, woo! Hi, Conan. I'm doing well. How are you? Yeah, like, is it a good personality to go around insulting people? No. I'm just doing me over here. Just doing me, just trying to entertain people and share my life with people. What are you doing? Go do your own thing, dude. If you can't get along with us, you can't sit with us, okay? Now let's water some of these plants. On my feet, da-dee-da, da-dee-da, da-dee-da. It has been relentless out here for these plants. I need to get more water. And yes, I have to call the maintenance. I'll remember to water them. I need to put together some phosphorus in the water, some Miracle Grow. No, they can just have my water here. They could have my bottled water. Hi, good evening. How is everyone? Hello, darling. I like to call my plants darling. Give them love. Treat them like living beings. This one's gonna be a beauty. I mean, I know you're already a beauty, but you're gonna be even more beautiful. They're gonna need more water, but you know, just that little touch of water is gonna be good for them. Excuse my mess on the patio, but we've got this one right here. We've got that one. I need to put it in a pot. I don't have a pot big enough. That one's gonna be nice. We've got this little guy down here. This one, I'm not sure if this one's gonna make it. He's like curling up. He's got some curly cues. And we've got this one. He's in an upside down rainbow thing. This one, he's a little withered. I mean, they're taking direct sun. So I might put them down. And we got that one. So I might put them down where they don't. I was supposed to put up a sunshade, but I don't want to put up the sunshade if we're moving. Let's check that water. Ooh, man, I need to clean up this house. Oh. Well, we've got time, but let me put the Epsom salt in the bath. Hold on. Okay, we're using this. It's got oatmeal and cucumber. Dr. Teal's with oatmeal and cucumber. It smells so good. It's gonna feel nice. I need to clean the whiteboard. I need to come up with some good donations this month, and we are gonna replace one of the winners. Unfortunately, one of our winners was under 18. So we have to get a new winner. That leaves one more opening. For one of you, whoever donated last month could still win. Pictures from me, a personal thank you from me in your DMs, a recorded cute little video, and your name will be on the board for the month. Yes, nice warm bath with Epsom salt. All these little things together are gonna help. Is the tea gonna take all my pain away? No. Is the bath gonna take all my pain away? No. Is the red light gonna take all my pain away? No. But together, they're all gonna help. You know? And then I have the lidocaine. So I'll probably go from where I was in an 8 level pain to maybe a 6.5 or a 6. I can live with a 6, you know? If I could get to a 6, I'm good. Right now I feel like I'm at a 6.5. The bath should help, then the lidocaine, and then I should be golden. I should be at a 6. As long as I don't sit too long. I'm emptying my trash. Hi, Break the Funk. Shout out to Break the Funk. Oh my gosh, my little tiny trash can is filling up this huge bag. I don't know how I was able to get everything in there. I just stacked it all. This little tiny trash can. And so far, I'm emptying it, and it's looking like this. And then I'm gonna need to clean out. I like to clean out my trash cans in between when I emptied them. So that's good. And then I need to go check the bath water. We're gonna wipe this out. All right, perfect. All right, where are my wipes? They're out here. We're gonna wipe this out real quick. Where are they? They must have got moved. Let me look under the sink. If not, they're in my bathroom and I just missed them. Okay, well. I could always use a paper towel and antibacterial spray. But, oh, they're on my dresser. They're on my dresser. There you go. 27 more likes and I dance again. I don't know whether to keep you guys on stream while I take this bath and just keep going. I don't put anything in this trash that's like food or anything, but still, it's like mostly papers, like paper towels. If I've used a Q-tip to like wipe my, face, so like it needs to be wiped out. That's bacteria. I should get little trash bags, but even still, I would clean it out. I would still wipe it out. Every time I empty the trash, I wipe out my trash. Okay. It's just little extra steps. I know some people might think it's OCD, but you know what? I just think it's cleanliness. I do have some OCD. I could tell you the difference between cleanliness and OCD. As I get quiet, okay. Sorry, I feel like something's on my bed. What is that? As I wipe it with the same wipe I just wiped the trash with. Okay. And now what do? Just put that right back in that same trash? No, I have a bag right here. So I have to empty this. I have to clean this off. We'll do that after the bath. Let's go. Who wants to take a bath with me? You guys want to take a bath with me? Or you want me to come back? Oh, thank you, Melody. Thank you, sweetheart. Gotta love when people are supportive. Woo! Woo! Yes, you want to take a bath with me? Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll throw this away. I have to clean this trash can as well. But I'll clean this one after, later. Because that water is warm. We want to get in it. Let me go take these out. The fact that I'm up and taking trash out is progress. Tell me how you got that pretty little thing. It's not 150 yet, is it? I'm dancing for nothing. Just kidding. Just teasing. Okay, let's put my hair up. This is gonna sound funny, but I want to wash my hands before I take a bath. You know it's not bright in here. I don't want it very bright. I got a headache. Okay, again, the Epsom salt bath stuff. We have this other ball I have to blow up today. I need to see, I ordered two. I ordered one a little smaller and one a little bigger. I'm hoping this is the bigger one, although I doubt it. I need one just a few inches bigger. Got trash bags everywhere that I need to empty. Got one right here. Okay, we're gonna put you over here. And you're gonna watch the lady on the wall. Whoa. Let me move this towel. Okay. You all stay with me. I'm getting in the bath. If you stay with me, I won't restart the stream. And we'll go right into a get ready with me. And then I'll eat some cod and rice for brunch. Brunch. I had a protein bar already, but for brunch. Ooh, that feels nice. Okay, also you guys, let me get some water on this. I was saying I ordered some supplements. Oh my gosh, that feels good. Okay, so I ordered some supplements that are going to help me with my sugar addiction and my sugar absorption. So if I did eat sugar, I would take that and it's going to help it from absorbing into my body or having any blood spikes, because I am hypoglycemic. When I have sugar, I just fall right asleep. I don't know, like a lot of people say that sugar gives them energy. Well, it does the opposite for me. It does the complete opposite. I feel like I'm in a coma. And even when I eat healthy food, like right after I eat, I feel like a sugar crash. I feel like my blood sugar's off. So this supplement is going to help my blood sugar regulation. In my family, there is diabetes on both sides. I had my blood checked. They told me that I had borderline diabetes. But then they did my A1C and they said I didn't, but I had to be careful that I had hypoglycemia. And that hypoglycemia turns into borderline disability, and God, I keep saying disability, borderline diabetes, and then diabetes borderline turns into the real thing. So if you're not careful. So the fact that I don't yet have it or didn't the last time I got checked means I need to be really careful. I need to not be eating tubs of freaking frosting. What am I doing? If they already thought I was borderline, then what am I doing? But like I said, I ordered that stuff to help myself. And I will share everything that I'm getting. And I'm going to be doing videos and shorts with you guys showing you the before, the middle, and the after of what my inches are. I don't really want to like discuss weight too much, although I am going to tell you my weight. It's really more important about the body fat. Okay, I'm about to get out, so give me a second. But yeah, body fat percentage and muscle, and then range of motion, flexibility, pain level, all that matters more to me than my weight. But yet, weight is a good indicator too. But like, I could be like 135 and have one type of body, and I could be 135 and have a different type of body. I could have like 10 more pounds of fat, or I could have 10 more pounds of muscle, either way. So it really just depends on how much muscle, how much fat, my bone density. You know, I really want to just have comfort and longevity and flexibility and all that stuff. I don't need to do the splits or anything. I just need to be able to do normal day living. Okay, we're getting out here in a sec. Alright, that felt so good, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. I have to pick what I'm gonna wear. What am I gonna wear? We're gonna put on all our lotions first. I want to be good to myself today. I don't want to skimp on anything. Since I'm not going to the gym, I have the extra time to put on a bunch of lotion all over my body. Let's see how many of you stayed. Well, we'll see if we can get it back up. If we can, we'll keep going. If not, we won't. Alright. I'm going to slip back on these pajamas for now, because I did not wear them last night. I just put them on this morning. So these are silky, almost as if I was wearing a nightie. I don't like putting on clothes right after I get out of the bath and my skin's still wet. Like that's not the jam. Okay, let me get a pink tank top. It's a pink bra. It's not nudity. It's a pink bra. It just looks nudish. Okay. Let's button up. Let's come back over here. I'm gonna get my lotions. I'm gonna unplug the red light. Bring my phone. Oops. We're still celebrating the fact that we got 100,000, you guys. We're gonna bring that to that. Okay. Sweet. All right. We did it. We are out of bed. We are bathed. Let me fix this one. It's a little twist in the thing. Oh, 100,000 subs. Yes. I might restart this stream if it doesn't go up. Thank you. That's what those balloons are for. They're kind of flying all over. You can see the 1 to 0 to 0. Someone asked, oh, someone's 100? When I bought them. No, no one's 100. I'm 100,000 subs. I have 100,000 subs thanks to all of you who have subscribed. If you have not yet subscribed, please do. Because now what are we trying to get to? 101, which I told my daughter that would have been a great one to do Cruella to. Although we have a great plan. We have a great plan going on. Could you see, like, if we would have got 101,000 with Cruella? Yes, the hair is tied up. I am going to be taking it down here pretty soon. I have a headache. Okay, that's turmeric. I think we should restart this. CLT! Shout out to CLT. Let's restart. What do you think, Sam? I think we should restart. We're at 87. Let's restart. Love you guys. Please join me on this very next one. I will see you in just 1 minute. Oh, that would have been wonderful. Yes. Okay. See you later, Charles. All right. We're starting over. Love you guys. See you in a minute. First, by the way, the first 20 people that join me on this next stream will get a shout out. Okay? See you there.